Hey, is the new Defunct Land video good? What is it, by the way? / marker sap. Hello to the gamers. We're going to be playing some Super Auto Pets today. I was simply... Oh, the new Defunct Land is about Epcot. I've been there! I've been to Epcot. Epcot has the damn Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind ride. This shit is goated. I can't tell you what's special about it, because last time I said, here's what's special about the ride, like 1,000 people said spoilers. We're spoiling physics now. Like, it's driving me crazy. Anyway, it's a deep dive into Epcot. I knew the Epcot talk would get Jay out of the woodwork. Even though, sorry to say, Jay, I destroyed your coin game records. All right? Like, I hope you weren't trying to flex your Popcorn Pete world record on anybody, because we just blew it away, man. Anyway, dudes nowadays know more about defunct amusement parks than what the check engine light in their car means. It's me, and it's 100% true. I could tell you everything about Action Park. I could not tell you shit about what any of the lights in my car mean. Except, like, I don't know, low fuel? What's the one that's 2 waves and then there's a sail on top of it? Does that mean your engine is, like, wet? What does that one mean? That's oil temperature? They gotta teach this shit in school, man. This is crazy. Okay, give me a tamarin. Something that generates trumpets, please. Oh, it doesn't exist. Okay, cool. I'll take 3 little marsupials that don't do anything. We'll just call them cliche gibbons. We're torched, brother. Now this is what I'm talking about right here. Ooh, yes. Take some garlic, please. Yummy garlic. I kind of wanted a lizard, too. I forgot about how the game worked. You should take some garlic. Okay, like this, we don't lose these. This is unlosable. Garlic, so good. Hey, yo, Aaron, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Oh! Hey, now, when's Lud coming back? Is he gone? This is not a knock on Ludwig at all. I don't watch YouTube. The website doesn't exist with me except, or exist for me, I should say, except when I upload a video onto it. He's dead. He died. I don't think that's true. I think it's a meme. I think it's a mean-spirited joke. Okay. You're still on the coin game. Now we are on Super Auto Pets. I got you. He went to France. He took the walk to Poland. He went to France? That's cool. I'm happy for him. Give me Mandrill. The theme this week is like double synergy, right? It's like there's pairs of animals that synergize with one another. I understand. I understand, and I win these games. Feint and spawn triggers. I don't really know about all of that. Title makes no sense for SAP. Motherfucker, you're in the theater watching the movie right now. You're like Martin Scorsese, I didn't see a flower or a moon in that picture. Yeah, bro, just focus on the fact that Robert De Niro looks like a fucked up owl, okay? You ever order from like a Chinese restaurant on DoorDash? The pictures do not look like what you get when the food arrives. And yet it tastes amazing all the same, okay? You got nothing to worry about. Shit's called beef with broccoli. It shows up, it's like 80% baby corn. And you're like, what the hell did I order? Then you eat it and you're like, this is delicious. Spoilers, is MSG. It's always MSG. And that's why we love it, don't we, people? I think we got to unwind the squad. You two are gone. You're on the team. You're on the team as well. AI-ass conversation. 38-year-old software engineer who still says my sweet summer child. Twitter's debating whether Emmett Shear is a better CEO than Sam Altman, and I just can't with this hell site today. Me hearing Emmett Shear and having PTSD so bad I black out for a second. I have COVID. Sorry. The bits just keep getting more insular and insular. It's like a piece of paper has been folded 7 times. Move the lizard back. Great idea. Great idea. Thank you for that. Thank you for cutting through the noise on that one. It's got a sting. This is much worse than our previous squad. But the lizard is my homie, though. I need to level up. I don't know what we're doing. That's a hurt trigger I don't care for. Ooh, flying. We haven't seen this guy in 10 years, man. Flying fish, friend summon, if in battle, give it +2 experience. Forgot this guy existed. He's back. He's here! Sorry, I forgot that guy. It's a guy we don't reference anymore. He even came with his chains and his crown. Who? You've never seen that video? I've already accepted. I hope he didn't bet on 10 on this one because we are getting destroyed. I don't have a good mental model for this weekly. We're in a lot of trouble. Tier 3, tier 3, tier 3, tier 3, tier 3. No, we're in a lot of trouble. Owl, I snooze you. I need a level to bring me back to reality, please. Thank you. Something good. Whale shark gain perk or ailment, remove it, gain +2. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? It's a damn Wendy's. Get the shark? I don't even know how to give this dude a perk, bro. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm pretty sure I'm getting my ass beat, I'll tell you that much. Perks turn into pairs? Okay, Pusha T. How'd you like the entertainment ride? Jay, thank you for saving me from myself. Saturdays, I don't get a lot of time to do the Peloton because our daughter has a class early in the morning, okay? So I usually wake up around the same time to not destroy my sleep schedule. But instead of doing like 90 minutes, 2 hours, whatever, I just kind of I homebrewed my own Power Zone endurance ride on Saturday. So I booted up the Peloton. It side-loaded 7 different UXs to get into the damn new Peloton UI. This shit, I don't know how software works on this level. Like, I've never built a program that works on an exercise bike. Ever since a recent update, it loads the entire old Peloton UI, and then like a second and a half later, it goes dark, and then it reloads the new Peloton UI. I've noticed that as well. It's giving me serious Bluehole vibes. Like they're rendering all of the water on Erangel, even the water that's under the island, so your frame rate is capped at like 6 FPS. It's like they're loading the new UI on top of the old one. Anyway, I said, you know what? Let's just homebrew. Let's try out this new entertainment feature. So I logged into Disney Plus on my Peloton, and I watched the first hour of Home Alone. I did a 61-minute Home Alone ride that I homebrewed the programming myself. 6 minutes zone 3, 4 minutes zone 2, something like that. Enjoyed the movie a lot. I gotta tell you, sometimes people go, why do you do the classes? Why don't you just ride while you watch Netflix? You are the person who is mentally ill, not me. I am the sane one. It is 10 times more boring to watch Home Alone, which is a good movie, while pedaling, than it is to have an instructor going, here's the class, here's the music that matches like the tempo that you should be riding right now. Here's your rest period. Now stop resting, get out of the set. I was losing my mind. I was like, no wonder people can't do cardio. They're throwing on Netflix like it's going to make the time go by 10 times faster. You are wrong. It's so much more boring than doing the classes. I'm telling you. Now, I learned a lot about Home Alone. I was paying very close attention to Home Alone. But the classes make it fly by, and you're getting like better structure. A Simpsons episode feels like an hour. I mean, if you can ride for 2 hours while watching a movie and not be bored out of your skull, like you're built different than I am, and I'll just tell you that for free. I can't wait to get back to the classes, man. I've done the same class 5 times. It feels shorter every time. Me taking Dennis Morton's 45-minute jam band ride featuring Rebubula by Mo. I was going to say Dennis Miller's 30-minute ride. Me taking Dennis Miller's 30-minute anti-Joe Biden ride. I don't want to go off on a rant here, but does anybody else think that Joe Biden is the sleepiest president we've had since Rip Van Winkle? By the way, 4 minutes in zone 4. Okay, here we go. I deserve to lose. I don't know what's happening right now. That's nice. Give me something that I know is good. You're too slow. Your ass is too slow. I mean, we got a 1, a 3, a 2, a 4, and a 2. Your ass does nothing. Your ass does nothing as well, by the way. You're too slow, but we got to do something. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah. Wow, never mind. How much distance do you average in 2 hours? None. The bike only has 1 wheel. It's a stationary bicycle. Mantis is always interesting. I think it's a little late. I think I've basically decided this one's just done. I'm not doing much here. Sure, give me some damn garlic, then sell me. Then how about a little kitty cat? Meow. And then just take some little support right now. Why not? Obviously, I meant calculated based on output. Okay, listen, I didn't realize you were asking a serious question. I don't know. We don't do that stuff. Go hang out in the egg carton on the Discord. We're all about output. We're not too worried about distance. Lots of factors that are irrelevant to the Peloton come into play there. Like the wind resistance down here is always good. It depends what I got my fan on. Usually it's on 10, but I always place it behind me, so I got a little bit of a tailwind. It just helps me out. So it's pretty low drag. Depends whether I eat a Quaker Oats bar in the morning or a Costco Kirkland Signature Kind bar knockoff as well, because that changes the mass I'm carrying in my gut. All I'm trying to say, my 30-minute PB is like a 3.4 watts per kilogram. Now, DL Guiga will tell you the bike is uncalibrated, and that is true, but it's not uncalibrated. It hasn't been recalibrated. It's 2 different things, okay? A bit too snarky for my taste, but I'll take it as an answer. You know, you're subscribed. You know who you're watching, right? Perhaps a bit more sodium chloride next time. I'm going tennis ball first. And then we'll talk about the future. The future. Space Ranger, Buzz Lightyear. You ever see that tweet that says, no wonder lifelong Buzz Lightyear fans didn't enjoy this movie? And it's a clip from Lightyear where, I guess, I don't want to spoil anything, but it says like Emperor Zurg is like he used to be like Buzz's commanding officer or something in the, I don't know, I haven't seen it because I never will. Then someone quote tweeted it and said, lifelong Buzz Lightyear fans, it just without context, it is a very funny phrase. Something happened to my Twitter. Twitter thinks that I'm like 12 years old. I genuinely am just getting served tweets about animated Spider-Man movies like over and over. It's just animated Spider-Man movies and then like streamer drama, which makes sense because I follow streamers, and then shit about OpenAI, which is, I gotta tell the Twitter algorithm, if possible, the reason I click on shit about AI so much is because I always look at the profile and I laugh. Also, that's the only thing left. I'm sure there's great people working at OpenAI, okay? I'm sure there's great people working at Microsoft doing AI stuff. But then it's the people who don't work for OpenAI and they're like, my name is like Bill AI. Here's how I refined the prompt that I put into ChatGPT to make the emails that it spits out to my mailing list better. I'm like, bro, you don't work there. You're not doing anything. Prompt engineering is a skill. Me when my daughter says she wants to be a prompt engineer when she grows up. No daughter of mine is going to be a prompt engineer. You're going to beg for donations on Twitch and you're going to like it. Definitely want that. What the hell? I used my damn trumpet. 5 ways your AI prompts can help you generate the correct mathematic at all times. So true. If you were alive in 1914, would you stop the assassination of Franz Ferdinand? At a minimum, you'd delay World War I and maybe stop it altogether, thus preventing the major precursors to World War II. That's a tough one. I don't know. I mean, if I was alive in 1914, I probably wouldn't know that the motherfucker is about to be assassinated, right? I think you got to get a prompt engineer on this one because you got to be like, if you time traveled back to 1914. If I was just alive in 1914, I'm sure my ass would be like using a scythe in the damn wheat fields, putting that shit in like a weird backpack, a basket on my back, carrying it into the damn mill and going like... I don't know. Didn't World War I kind of, listen, I understand the knock-on effect and the alliances and the dominoes and the stuff like that, but wasn't the spirit of the start of World War I basically that Kaiser Wilhelm II was getting bullied by his cousins who happened to be the heads of state of every other European country, and he said, fuck that, we ball? He was like, nobody calls me short, or something like that. Pistols at dawn, pretty much. Like, obviously that's not what it was, but if we like distill it down to brass tacks, isn't it that he had a little Napoleon syndrome going on? He didn't pay Queen Victoria the phantom tax. That's unforgivable, bro. You tend to be good. 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 I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't played enough SAP lately. It's like a negative feedback loop. I used to be able to play SAP while bantering on autopilot because I had played so much SAP that I could keep like a through line in my head of what I was doing. Then I stopped playing so much SAP, but I kept bantering, and now I'm fucking confused, bro. Yak is immensely mid. Oh, more of like a Patron guy? I don't want this. Give me this. get a garlic press on the yak. That's a gimme. I don't want this. I literally just said it to you. Emphasis on the could play, i.e. you did not play well. When you get last picked for the debate tournament. Fucking maladroit ass comeback. Rizless banter. You've been watching the stream long enough. I kind of expected like a little bit better than that. Koala yak is the move. Tavern's the move, bro. Tavern's the move. Okay, early whale shark. You're gone. Whale shark comes in early. Two more pairs for the whale shark. Toss a coin to your witcher. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If you still play SAP, you're basically like a nerd. You're a bigger nerd than I am. And I own a pocket protector. +2. Get him. You fucking nerds. Anybody who beats me in this game is a nerd. Anybody who loses to me is even worse than a nerd. They have all the qualities of a nerd except for intelligence. I'm the only true king. Give me your credit card number. Sell me. Camel me. Guinea fowl me. Take 2 of these. I honestly don't care what do you even do? You give me a toy? Don't make me laugh. Top 3 qualities of being a nerd? Well, I think first, in order to be intellectually honest, we have to come to a consensus about what a nerd is, because it's tough. There's nerds, there's geeks, there's dweebs. I feel like a dweeb is like a normal, forgive the sexism, a normal man with no backbone or confidence. It's like a dweeb is like if your younger brother was getting beaten up at school, if you were a dweeb, you would see it and you would look the other way. You would be like, oh, I don't want them to beat me up too. A nerd or a geek would step in and probably get their ass beat. Now, the difference between a dork is another one. A dork is like a relatively normal guy who tells dad jokes even though he's not a dad. A dork isn't afraid to say something that is corny. It's a self-aware, corny nerd. Now, nerd and geek are 2 different things, and I think that we've gone in the opposite direction that I would have expected. I would have thought that nerd was more of a pejorative when I was in school, and geek was almost like admirant. But now, when I think of a geek, I think of someone who is like wears like a Game of Thrones graphic T-shirt and like is 47 years old and goes to see the 7th Ghostbusters reboot opening night. And like has like a Transformers bumper sticker on the back of their car. And a nerd is someone who has dedicated their life to their special interest, whether that's like comic books or electrical engineering or some kind of like edge case astrophysics problem. And they're like a nerd because it's what has consumed their entire personal and professional life, but it's almost, they found their Great Gatsby green light and they're running to it. I respect that. And a geek is like, I don't know. I mean, we're all just trying to get through this crazy life together. I'm not trying to rain a shitstorm down on anybody. I'm just feel like a geek is kind of like, hey, did you see the Marvels yet? And I'm like, no, brother, I'm never gonna. It's not going to happen. I'll start watching them again when they start making them good. Got new gas for you? Dan, thank you for the raid. I watched you play a little of the game. No, you don't. And that's okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think it's gas. I think it's ethanol with a little corn shoved in there, which is fine. Nothing wrong with it. But I wouldn't say it's gas. I wouldn't be caught dead saying it's gas. Let's put it. I mean, I'm here playing Super Auto Pets. I don't have a leg to stand on. I'm just saying. What's the game? Dan was playing Skibbity Riz. 5 Nights at Sam Altman's house. Ohio. It's the second one. I was playing the coin game, Dan. I know you've played it. Now that's gas, brother. I played 3 hours of the coin game. You haven't seen gas until you get a 50 spot in Combo Craze, okay? What's coin game? It's the game where you are at an arcade and you've got an unlimited black Amex card. Your dad is Jeff Bezos and you play all the Dave & Buster's classics without waiting in line. It's the ultimate power fantasy. It's gasless? Shut up, man! It's at least half a tank, okay? I'm not saying it'll get you across the country, but it'll get you to, a city with a motel that's half decent. You could be at like a Holiday Inn Express. You're not going to be at like Bill's Haunted Howard Johnson. It's the Cybertruck. Don't insult it, okay? It's a little late for this koala, but fuck it, we ball. Snoop Dogg certified smokeless. The best part of the Snoop Dogg I'm giving up smoke tweet being an ad, which is very predictable, is that Meek Mill quote tweet where it said like, fuck it, I'm a follow in Snoop's footsteps. My doctor said my lungs are all fucked up from all the smoke and the weed these days is like too nuclear. It's fucking with my mental. And then 2 days later, Snoop Dogg announced that it was for like a smokeless fire pit piece of patio furniture. Oh, man. It's so good. Oh, that is good stuff. Play the game, King? Okay, but I'm not taking a leech. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. How am I doing? I got 2 wins, 2 deaths. Your ass ain't doing anything. Come on. Who is Meek Mill? He used to dream about days like this. Times like this. What? I don't really know. Call me when his ass has a Ally Love 30-minute music ride. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. I'm a cat. You know what I'm talking about? That's been resurfaced for me. Because of the fact that after all the My Singing Monsters songs finish, Spotify's like, here's some jams from when you were a kid. What the hell's going on? They got a damn... Oh, yeah, he just got beaten by a lizard tail. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. Is there chocolate this week? No chocolate? Okay, nerd. This game's full of nerds. Am I right, Dan? Nerds and accountants. Should you take some of that? Me when my mom doesn't buy chocolate? Who would buy a $300,000 diamond ring from Costco? I mean, here's the thing. Not me. But if you were in the market for a $300,000 ring, I bet the Kirkland signature one is a damn bargain, man. I bet you a $300,000 ring at Costco is like a $500,000 ring at People's. Plus, yeah, great return policy. Plus, executive members get 2% cash back. So that's like $6,000 in your pocket right there. Now, real ones know you can only claim up to $1,000 a year on the 2% cash back, but still, I mean, even if you buy nothing else at Costco that year, the extra $60 for the executive membership paid for itself pretty quick. You're not getting 4% Visa cashback for groceries? No, motherfucker, I live in Canada. Our banks are all bending us over here. They're always releasing, like, it's the Scotiabank Tim Hortons card. Every $1,000 you spend, if you bring it into Tim Hortons, they'll give you a free Timbit. It's fucked, brother. I'm going to Costco right now. Hey, don't you buy that $300,000 engagement ring. I'm going to buy it, give it to my wife, take 6 photos, and then return it the next day. The line is so long, though. Return line is always crazy. I'm not buying a salad with a cat. That's just not happening. Give me a level. Fucking pet team. Brother, I got a level with you. I think you're pure ass. I should never have taken you. It's my mistake. It's not you, it's me. Take a little coconut armor on the yak. So you're saying there's a chance. I found out today Korea has a Costco that's the busiest and most profitable in the world. They go crazy for Costco in South Korea, man. We're cooked again. This is not even close. The population density, I think, makes perfect sense. There's not a chance. Bro, do you know, like, more people live in Seoul than, like, the entirety of the American Midwest? Don't fact check that. But there are, like, 20 million people in the metropolitan area, okay?